And also, Derek playing the agent that
He's watching
made him
Vitality.
famous.
It's sick.
Like, I had him in
Okay,
Euro
kick
Gel,
up
but
on defense, Vitality on attack.
wants to
Last
play
map
the
on
Jet,
this one.
Let him play the
And
Jet.
we are just going straight here.
Here we
All
go.
5. Damage close,
See how this
recon
goes,
up,
because
high
it's
close,
how
everything that
aggressively
doesn't check is
Casey were
close
willing to
right.
challenge on this. Whoa,
Whoa,
still
breach
good for
damage
one, though.
forces him
Doesn't
out
go
into
down
the
without at
open,
least a
so he
fight,
got
but
scanned.
Frags breaking
Some
right
nice hit
back
stuff
in
already
towards
from
LA side. So
Vitality.
now we're going to have the 2 players towards heaven. Do they wait? No. Okay, they go ahead.
That was
At least
awesome, though.
nowhere nearby,
Super
by the way.
double
He's
for
having to, like,
Martin.
catch up
We
to
got no
this.
vision block on this one.
Martin's made it possible. Try and split this, or at least maybe split their idea of what's
How long
going
until
on.
Safe gets
Less
his
than
damage
Safe.
back up?
Last 2
Because
now.
we have Astra Suck and damage potential.
Dealt with, both on the right side. Ooh, less fancy to go at it.
I think you got, guys, I think you got to go faster than this. Safe just got his damage back up. Astra Suck. Wait.
Is on the case. Gonna draw him away.
They did damage
Safe
fast.
there. Nice use of the util. And speaking
Body
of
block?
util, it's just endless.
They tried
doing
it.
a post plant. It is nasty as hell to try and deal with.
It's unlucky. They kind of messed up a little bit. They had the chance though. I like that they managed to half it with the damage going on there. It was a nice sight hit from Vitality though. This breach damage that forces you out into the recon was cool.
And then not only that, we've got the post plant util, we've got shock darts, we've got
Yeah, and the right people
were
were taking the risks, right? In the afterplant, Astra. In the afterplant, Teo with the damage. Very, very nice. Where are we at pistols? It was 3-1, right? So is that not 4-1 for Vitality on pistols now?
Their A site holds were non-existent in my opinion. They didn't have the util to deal
Could
with
be
stuff.
wrong.
I don't know what their plan is going to be against this.
In terms of eco, full eco, in terms
Look,
of
I've become
Vitality, they're like on death.
really quick fan of Sadak. More than I was before, right? As much as, you know, you can appreciate him in his previous teams and his in-game leadership, seeing his personality already, yeah, I'm all aboard. So
Oh my
if
goodness.
there's a moment for him to really try and show off what he can achieve,
Dude, he
trying
had
to learn
so
on the
many.
fly against what could be one of the filthiest compositions we've been seeing so
Yeah,
far.
and
at
this
least on
drone
this
is going to
map,
spot all at
with
A.
Tejo in
And
play.
honestly, they should
Love it,
just go
but
back to
it's
A.
a lot to ask for
They
now.
shouldn't
The only
really
thing I'll
take a
note
risk
early
here, but
is there is no sense. So the lack of kind of passive info means that if KC do want to get a bit aggressive with these kind of with the Yoru specifically,
yeah, guys, let's go over towards
that
A.
might
It's
be
all
their
good.
way in.
So that's the wiggle room, right?
Disrupts that back.
Oh, okay,
line,
before the
goes
plant
back
as well,
to
before the plant, before the orbs got picked up, I like it.
Someone, call him.
Disgraceful.
Yeah, just denying any chance for orbs or any other goodies. It's just,
Vitality will take it though,
Easiest
like
way to
literally
do it,
no
if there's
damage in, no one has to
0% chance to
rebuy
win
anything, a
round.
little bit of util.
We spin
They buy up the
on.
extra
We
gun
have
of the
bonus here.
ghost.
I mean, it's still a pretty good
Dude,
round coming
replay
out
guy
with the
even
two
replays
Warlogs.
it?
We've got
What
the
the-
Guardian in the hands of Kicks and the two
So far,
rifles.
angry
The
twice
West
now.
Trexel on the other side. Buys in. No one right there with the ult just yet. Just Trex.
KC immediately doing exactly the same that we saw versus Na'Vi. So you got the fade and the Astra towards A. This fade is going to be getting the info out of the A main.
My goodness. Stun across with damage so that you can't cross towards here and you try and get back. And I do like that Vitality on this could use an Astra Stack as well to make this a little bit stronger, but they at least put the star there to make it look like it's just a normal default, and then if they want to do that later they
Where would
can.
you prefer it? What would you?
Because again, the
have you come
stun
up with
into
an
the
idea of
suck
what
would
you'd
make you
prefer
go into
to
the
see?
middle of it, and then the damage is hitting, and the combo's crazy.
Stop prioritizing middle on our defense this heavily, in my opinion.
Vantic GG, thank you so much for the prime, thank you for the 3 months. The triple initiator is devious. I think it's going to be really good for retaking on this. Like, they could have a Savage B and Savage A retake.
For now,
They got some awesome stuff that they could do with this comp.
unconfirmed damage, but still down to 11. That takes a little bit of a sting out of the exec potentially. See how much that affects them going forward. And a very patient start here from
What do we
Vitality.
do on
Not
this
in a
one?
particular hurry,
A
not.
one-person
I
fake
mean,
from
we can see where
Trex,
they're
maybe?
kind of indicating they're going towards, but it's not in a massive hurry.
Just drawing out that
Okay,
rotation.
it kind of is going to be a one-person fake for Trex.
It's going to continue.
He's going to walk close, he's going to trigger the wall recon.
Is he just a lurk now?
No, he is lurking,
Yeah,
but he hit the
apparently
wall,
so.
so there's a big 1v1 over
He's
towards B.
genuinely over towards B side. Is this a double fake?
He wins the 1v1,
Look
20
how far
seconds,
it
they can
is.
get here in time, they can
That's
plant.
unbelievable, but there's still Sadak here. I don't know if he's going Sadek's in that really weird predicament. Do I stay in? Do I fight? He's now got 10 seconds here.
He must
He's
be
done
so
great damage,
tempted to
taking on
fight.
Trex with the mid. Oh, I thought Durka was going to get more. No. Traded out by Sugetsu. So now they can get back towards the site in a 3v3 post plant. Spike is in. What do we have for this post plant situation? Safe still got some util kicks. I don't know how long he's got to wait on his 10
Martin
more
an
seconds
opportunity
to
there.
This is
Still have code for the
rough one
defuse
these
here.
guys. They can start that
Tap
pressure
it fast to
building
try
early.
get the Astra suck out, and then they're
Util
gonna
has to
cove
be
it. That's
invested, so
awesome.
they can't check on it visually.
Very,
Sadak
very
with a second
nice.
chance and that cove further forward. The salvo's going to go in,
Damage
but they've
goes
got
in. They
half
got
now.
half, but they got no more
Time
util.
is
Just
of
have
the
to stop it with
essence. The
guns.
stun on top two, trying to deal with the
Stun
player
shots.
pressuring down ramp. That's
Did
going
the
to be
set
Martin.
shots.
Stun now back in another attempt. They are cycling this util so perfectly. Vitality in control here. It got pressured. It got close. And Sugetsu, he's still damn good, but it doesn't
It's really nice
matter.
though from
That's
Vitality,
around for
and they even
Vitality.
plant where you could probably do a breach
Beautiful.
damage
I
here
don't
as
know if that
well
was a
to add
mid-rank
to the
call or
extra after
however
plant.
that played out.
Like
Maybe it's just
it's
I know
very hard.
Trex and Safe have played
I
together for a
feel
long
like you
time,
kind of
and
can't let them
back
plant,
forth.
and not letting them plant on this map is
Maybe
a
Trex made
nightmare
call that
because
he
it's
come
so
back
hard to hold the
and
site.
double fake.
Yeah.
Like,
And then where are you meant to stand on a site
It'd be interesting to pick
against a
Safe's brains about
breach
that.
It's an
Sova?
interesting call,
player?
right? 'Cause it looked like it was all gearing up towards that A take there. The spike towards it.
Yeah,
They had
early
Johnson
timeout for them
drone
to
towards
talk about it.
And don't get me wrong,
They got to be
Trex got
really
a fair amount of
proactive over
space,
towards
but
middle.
you're walking into a little bit of the
They
unknown.
gotta
'Cause there
start
was that
pushing on
additional body of
defense, treat it a
Sanak
bit
there.
like
It could have
attack.
gone a little- I don't
50
wanna say
second
worse,
mark
but
goes in, we got
it could have been
nothing.
an
I think you
issue,
need to start
but
pushing
a really
like
interesting
one
call there
side
to
of the
pivot.
site,
So I
the
liked
map.
it obviously worked out, and you saw that post-plant utility again. I feel like we're in a very similar situation to how we were discussing the previous map when we're on bind with the layered util
remove
that was
the
coming
options
in from
plant in that
Carmine
lane.
Core in those post-plants, how oppressive
You say
it
that,
was.
but
We're kinda seeing
the
a bit
game
of that
before
here
this BBL,
in
that
Vitality's favor, though.
that
It's
sage wall that they
still
had
giving
just made it so it was so impossible to even split over towards the site and plant here. So I think you do have the options in this game to go stop it.
Go across, get some free kills.
I'm kind of glad this
Yeah,
map's
Carmine
going
Core
out,
don't
but
like-
we're
this
still
is a
seeing some
really
nice
early
stuff at the
timeout. This is
moment.
a round 4 timeout coming into. So something didn't like it. It's a real quick check-in.
The problem is though is that I've not seen from the VOD I've seen
Yeah.
many other setups that Casey.
Okay, let's
like
have a
to
look
run
what
this
Cape
map.
Corp want to do after the
This
timeout.
gets
4
back
sheriffs,
straight
1
into
gun. Money's getting
standard
pretty
setup.
good for
Well, this is where the worries
Vitality,
began, even in
and
that
for the
previous
next big
game,
buy
wasn't it? I was
rounds,
like,
they
well,
might be able
is
to get
this good
Trex's
enough?
ult
Is this
online.
going to be enough? Is there depth to it? This is why it was quite an exciting prospect to see these two again.
Which maps are
We have
leaving?
tape on KC.
It is
And
Bind
this
and
wasn't a great
Abyss.
showing from them in the past, so you
They're
gotta
out
wait and see how it
next,
looks. And,
but
you know,
not
do they get
until
pressured
March the
further?
4th.
A Vitality the team to do it. This
Like this
round,
comp, Vitality?
I don't wanna say
Yeah,
it's a
dude,
throwaway.
it's unreal.
Why is it
Dude,
so
he keeps
ridiculous?
walking it. It's pretty cool.
It's like a little mud crab just like running up.
They got some nice stuff.
Elite, where'd you go? Look at this. Look at this. Look how encapsulating, all covering this is. Such a hard position to be in. And Vitality really starting to show the strengths here, and I'm loving seeing that from them, because there was a world in my mind where I was a bit worried this team would be just very like gun-ho, very, you know, brawl
They did enough
out,
for the
just
Trex's
fragging
ult
out,
as
which
well,
is fine.
so
And there will be moments where they can shift into that gear.
I would
but
even
already
be
seeing how
tempted
they're
to hunt a
mentally
little bit.
approaching
Yeah, and I
this
think the right people
seems
are
like a
hunting on this one. Kicks
fantastic
closest.
combination. And for Sugetsu and Martin, the
Even if he
options are very
dies
much
here, I'm
dwindled
so
to
fine with
zero.
it.
Give me an exit.
Take the kill though. It's a free up.
I just want to know more about Vitality.
Have they exceeded your expectations? I'm actually kind of interested here.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I mean, they have.
Because this is a high expectation team, so
Yeah, like when I have like.
Just say
I mean,
yeah,
Ha-
Mini.
Haven was. They had some homework to copy.
yeah, it was the classic.
But
Like,
this, I want to know who was the mastermind behind what's going on here. Who had these
Grindolf,
ideas?
Grindolf
Yeah,
Ace,
was
thank
it
you so much for the 11
collaboration?
months.
Even that
Thank you.
coding structure is how collaborative is that? Like, I
I
want
want to get to know this team. Yeah.
because when we talk about like when we talk about this team, one of the issues that we had was that they didn't have that kind of leadership structure there, that core there. We don't know what they do. We don't know how they operate. So
But you didn't answer
I'm
the question.
Have a big buy
Did
round
they
Sova
exceed your
ult. We
expectations
mentioned
so
it
far?
earlier, and we're just going to straight up B hit. And as we can see, we've got a 4-1 and B is weak. We might have to just. I mean, Sugetsu has to just
Okay.
play
Away.
retake.
when you do something like this, when there's something stealable like this,
And beautiful overview
Not
here.
sure
But
you
Martin
need to
has
do this
found
pathing, especially
bit of
before
space.
the Astra smoke
Just
goes
about.
down.
I think Earthquake made a tiny micro mistake there. I think he was just outside of his own smoke.
I think also this smoke was late.
Probably missed that one. There was quite a bit on the screen.
Yes.
Valorant, child game. Not too many dark corridors.
Keep an eye on the tail. It looks like he wants to go around the world.
So tricky to keep
I'm
tabs
not sure they
on
have
all of
enough
it,
stall over towards site.
Depends
on the Sova ult here.
I see the shock darts on.
If Kix gets a kill, he gets his
ult.
ult. Not sure he's going to feel.
Whoa! Oh, come on! Someone please! Someone stop Kix! Someone deal
Okay, they got it half
Kix,
already.
I
They've got
beg of
Sova
you.
ult, and we still
And
have the
now for
Astra
backline
Star if they
strikes
want to
to
do
the
that,
bottom
and we
of the
still have the lurk
It's
coming in
less.
from safe,
Oh,
and
it's
less is
selling
just
from
jeweled
less
everyone
safe.
while they're dodging the
Chose his hand
Sova
at the end.
ult.
It felt like it was
And they
never in
can't give him
any
the
sort of
sight, I don't
threat.
think. I think the afterplant's way too strong.
Even that
So
Sova ult,
good.
I did not even ever considered Teo to be a lurker, but like
But here we
you can
are.
do it
Yeah.
because you can throw that util from anywhere. Maybe it's a bit obvious that there's
You
rockets coming
trails.
from some random direction, but yeah. Even in a 4v5.
Did you hold side against it though? Yeah, I don't know. They got to be proactive. They got to push somewhere. Like what I said in the first timeout, they gotta start reacting in either of these lanes.
I want to see something different.
Are you seeing anything different?
Harbor's on A, but it's not really going to do anything.
There we go. Not enough. I mean, they burned that timeout. Was it round 4?
I think it's Martin who we need to get.
But even
back
you
to.
can't be
He's been
proactive on this map.
playing
I mean, you could be proactive on this map. I don't think it's great, but I think you can be proactive on this map.
17 rounds.
But you're saying because there's too many crossfires that you go into that you don't want to be.
For a little bit of space, try and take some of this territory away.
Do something.
Mini's getting harsher. I like it. This is
It's
Mini in the
it's
new
not
era.
Martin's fault. I'm on the line here.
I think when you have double
man.
smokes, you can be proactive.
Wild.
Stick at the B. He's gonna.
Yeah, that's it. No, he's absolutely gonna rinse you. He's gonna shove you in a
He's such
locker
a
or
nice
something.
person as well.
No, he's a sweetheart. He does look a bit serious, though. You know what I mean? He's quite intimidating as a person.
He's a softie.
Okay, higher-lower setup,
absolutely
at
rinse his
least
team.
was here for a little bit. We've got the pressure of B, and we've got the pressure of the fact that they need to hold over towards the B side, so they fake B a little bit with the Sova and hit over towards A, but Sadak has held so strong here. And they really could have kind of done with the recon over towards site here, but I still like the overall idea. Right, B so weak, you think as soon as you do a little bit util here, they know they're going to fight on site, that they would leave A weaker.
Nothing that made, nothing from the Harbor really made a difference there. That was just all Sadak with a man.
Oh yeah, I mean that was the Sadak fragging out. My one criticism here from Vitality is it was like recon util into B, 1 second, then I hit over towards A. I think you would need to settle a little bit in terms of the pressure over towards B. Like you gotta allow like at least 3 seconds for a rotate to go in. River wrote with the Prime, thank you for the 13 months.
on the phone, don't worry. Trekk's going to just opt to keep the Vandal, and there it was
Ayo,
again.
Breach,
Sadak.
Omen, Raze, Vice on Lotus for both teams.
You know, you talk about
in
fragging
Americas.
IGLs. So nice.
Ayo, Breach, Omen, Raze, Vice.
Stop
They do need to make an adaptation.
Yes.
They do need to.
You're not going to probably
Shocky,
get that
thank
every
you so much for
time.
the
That was
Prime.
not the same
Appreciate the
sort of
13 months
Curious
also.
as to why the time it didn't happen last round as opposed to this round, because
you can have a lovely coffee time. You can sit down with them. They're going to sit you down, and you can just grill it.
I mean, like
good cop,
when,
bad
when
cop
we're
it,
thinking
you know
about
what I mean?
people like Yang, like he's a legend. Of
course.
He's one of the
Yeah,
greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Like,
So you think there's method to madness?
I feel like I'm allowed to be a bit more kind of picking the holes.
Yeah,
seeing
That's,
What do you mean you picking the holes of the harbour?
You know what I mean? So, but,
Sell.
yeah. See what happens. Who comes out alive?
have a nice coffee together and chat.
I think my idea's got a little bit more merit, but it is a timeout, and this has now burned both of
You
us.
just want to see me hurt. That's
The timeout? You might have given the wrong. Might have given the wrong
but
stuff
yeah, that is
before.
double timeout. So this doesn't. Have you? How many times have you had to call double timeouts on halves? I don't think I remember it that
Ever.
much.
I think once maybe.
It does just feel like you've kind of. I don't say accepted a loss, but it feels so uphill from that point. Right?
You
'Cause, like,
accepted a loss.
everything else goes. It just feels like that last ditch, like guys. Otherwise, it's going to be a 1 to whatever scoreline, like 1 to 11. You gotta check in.
EG finals Tokyo.
What is going on in Twitch chat?
Oh, wow. Now that EG coach, she's pretty good.
Yeah, but I won, so.
Who won champs though?
Oh yeah. Anyway, so back to the game.
This time, different player eyeing this up. It was Sadak on the other side, of course, and you know that slower approach he absolutely did him in, but now we've got Durka operating.
Okay.
well.
I like this from Vitality. They actually make sure they have someone waiting for a push, because that is obviously the obvious thing that's going to happen.
Maybe it's just
Durka popping knives going around the side. The classic on this.
So they're gonna get
Okay, they insert him
Durka
right side, and he
posted
can
up
kind of
towards
take the
A.
op angle as well, though. That's good.
Curious.
Arbor
Have a wander
Wall
off.
like to create
he's
pressure like they are
Yeah.
pushing reactively down towards middle.
The angles. I mean, he's not necessarily stuck here, I don't want to say. But it feels like Sadek's got a
Wait,
good
this
idea
is this
of what's
Arbor
going
Wall
on, or at
is
least kind of
actually
considering it could still
causing
be
them
mid-pressure here. It
so.
is just a 1-3-1.
They took
Looking
so
for Drone,
long
gonna
here.
come down.
It like kind of bought them like 15
You've got
seconds.
Durka and Sugetsu, two very experienced players, just having a very extended 1v1.
Teo is having to break the door.
I think so, but
30
Sadek's
seconds.
seen it. So they're kind of
What
feeling
is
this
the
creeping
spike doing?
pressure across the map.
But they're allowed
Safe's
to do
got to
this
send it
because
all the
Madison
way
takes
over
us.
towards here. That's a big pick. They might get rewarded for this
And
one.
the
Sugetsu has a
ult
lot
on
to do.
top, Durka
Oh,
basically off
that's
the map
nice.
trying to hunt down Sugetsu, who does get away with his life, but now he's on patrol. Holding this deeper than before, but 13 seconds is a little bit deadly, but it's fine. On sit. Martin's POV right now. Right now, find me that. Safe and Trex. Oh, it's all falling to pieces. What the hell was that shot he just hit? Trex. 1v4, and they're not letting that
I
one
gotta
slip.
see it.
Come on,
I gotta
Core.
see that shot.
Dig
I have
it in
no
for a
idea.
second.
I mean,
Give me that replay.
I feel like
Give me it.
the POV I'm
What
on,
the
the
hell
guy's
was
dead,
that?
and then he turns.
That looked filthy.
You know
It
a
looked
shot's good when you can
outrageous,
tell
yeah.
It was good from the other.
Oh, the POV. There we go. Hold on. This is Durka
That's
at the
right
start. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so nasty. Ooh.
Crazy. It's
That is, yeah.
up
Very
there.
nice.
It's up there with one of the best.
What is that?
They get it. They absolutely get it. Oh, that was nuts. Okay. But
Oh
I'm not gonna
my
talk about
goodness,
repeatable
that was
success or anything boring. That was
outrageous.
some nuts round 2 to 5. We gotta
Gotta
go
kind of
again,
pull that stuff
right?
up though to get
You've
the
got ults
rounds.
coming
We've
on.
got
That's
3
pretty
ults.
Never min.
I am going to point out that the amount of control Vitality you have over the map is an issue for
Yes.
KC.
It is an
The
issue, yeah,
fact
he's
that
not wrong.
They're having to rely on brilliance like that.
Chad, thank you so much,
as
mate.
opposed to
Appreciate the
kind
tier
of
1. Thanks for the 8 months.
Macro, in my opinion.
Thank you,
is a
bro.
worry. There's nowhere that Vitality are exploring that feels unsafe for them.
Okay, a bit of
because
pressure over
Martin is
towards
starting at
middle.
the top of
Fade
middle.
Eye cleared most of that, and then we have the wall down again to create the pressure like they might be taking mid control.
I'd love to see him activated more, but I'm still waiting to see what Carmichael's adaptation was from that secondary timeout as well. Not sure myself. I'm sure we'll see the fruits of the labor eventually.
Uh-oh.
Contact made in mid. There's Martin getting involved.
Okay, so they send now the
Now
jet
they-
over towards B solo. Dude, sometimes I look at the minimap and I don't really get
sorry,
what's going on with
sorry,
Vitality, but
how's Durka
Durka has
here?
just jumped across and hit a
Has he done
shot.
this?
Dude, looks so weird.
I mean, in the
Durka,
meantime,
no
Safe
joke, was just
fiddling
walking
around
all
with
the
his
way
lighter,
over
and I was a bit
towards B.
confused, but Durka's been sent off the map.
They might
We're at
have to
30
ult
seconds.
to hit the site. Yeah.
There's the Armageddon. Clears through backside.
Drone spots a lead, so
Core.
everyone has to leave here.
Don't
They
really
get
wanna
the
get too
plant,
involved just
and we've
yet,
seen
so
how
they're
good
gonna
this
let
comp
that
is
plant go
for
in.
after plant.
We do have ults aplenty.
Oh, I
Sadax
don't think the
and
comms are that good
Sugetsu's
from
all going
Vitality.
in.
They
Kix
panicked as soon as this
still
all
gonna
came
try and
up.
stick on the
Kix
side
is
here.
gonna do a
Plays
lot.
if everyone's playing it forward. They're diving back in on the site.
Yeah,
Kix
not
goes
enough, I
down
don't
after
think.
trying to make a stand, leaving it all towards Safe unless both held back behind the divide, and it's a horrible jump through if you fancy it. Not gonna
Yeah.
work out. Diffuse
The-
right under their
The comms in
noses.
Vitality definitely
Beautiful
didn't
retake
talk
by
about the
Harbor.
Astral.
Harbor, Astral.
Plant
I think
and
Vitality
3
let the time go
people
there
other
just
side of the
a little
Astral.
bit too much there. They had to rush that exit. They had to use the Armageddon in a way that I think was a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
Chas 1 2
I
3
wouldn't
4
mind seeing
5.
that
Thank you for the
drone
prime.
going in,
Thank you for the 9
informing where
months.
that util should be used, as opposed to the kind of like the blind
Just
Armageddon
sending,
on the backside.
It's in, Bobby, it's in!
It's 3 in a row. They've it seems to be working, which is, and I can't tell you why, but it seems to be working. But we're going back to what looks like run A.
I mean, they're not playing
Now,
retake anymore.
Drone
That
dealt
helps.
with. Sadak is going to take contact off this. He needs to deal with the outdrone as well, which he is. I don't know if they saw the additional. Yeah, well, looking where they're trying
Well,
to check there, they absolutely did. The
Straight back
layering
to the
that,
overwhelmed site
having the
hits.
drone from Safe and Trex completely cleared that
Bode.
close hold on A.
Bode, Gap,
Like I
Ruff,
said, this is not
butter,
a consistent
right?
angle.
Truffle butter with the tier 1. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh.
I can't even work out what your name is. Appreciate that though. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome into the Slug Club. I'm gonna call you Bodhi.
That sucks. But Vitality get to keep all 5 alive. Trex, I mean, he's a little worse for wear, but he's living. Oh, and Aves is finding Durka.
Oh,
and they cleared
okay.
pretty deep on that. They know that there was no one close enough by to try and trade it back through. Kicks now tries to get involved himself, but it's Aves again. The young gun coming in. Pressure building. Carmine Core down to the 1v1. Elite up against Les.
Oh, nicely done from Les.
He
Actually
holds
got
on.
really close. I thought that was just not
Vitality
even possible to retake
clawing
this. I'm
back in.
surprised he got so
Looked like
close.
Vitality thought they won the round already, to me.
Yeah, no, it really did feel like that.
A little
It
bit.
felt like they thought they might
Took
even
the
be saving at one point.
Foot off the gas a tiny bit, and then KC just found that little opening. Completely changed the round, but 1v1 from Les.
This site
Les at
hit
the end,
is
the little
really,
Les
really
movement. I don't know
strong.
if you know
Evil's
about
just
that
going to
one,
play
Hansen.
back a site.
There, the little jiggle. The Les movement. I try and do it. I'm not.
How's
very
it going
good
for
at
you? Not great.
I hit a Mortal 3 in the off-season.
Do you need compliments right now? Like, are you feeling a little worried?
What's going on?
Oh, do you know all the names of the abilities? Because it's your job. I'm like,
That's why you call it official and stuff. Breach damage.
But, you know, some of them flash, and some of them are smokes.
There are about 100 walls, though. That's the only
Lot
one
of
I get annoyed
walls.
with.
Yeah, especially when Harbor's coming back around. Thanks, Sadak. Bit rough.
Okay,
hold
Visal on
Yeah, you're
defense,
seeing it as well.
Astral on attack.
A little adjustment.
And yeah, this is nice
Marty.
from K-Corp. Going aggro on this,
Oh, no,
and
boy.
I mean,
Did you like that?
had
it's
he
that
hit
shot back of A,
it would have been
and
a-
then struggles a little bit on the
Right.
easy one.
Right. Didn't.
But you can see how surprised Vitality was.
Yes, because, I mean, even with
Not
that...
happened for 9 rounds.
Yeah, that deep haunt felt really obvious that there was going to be pressure behind it, but even then they were still
Oh, this
doubting
is
it because there
nice.
had been none.
Okay,
But
how are they going to
in
deal
the
with this
meantime,
after
Vitality
plant?
get past that first
sorry,
issue
the
of
retake.
Martine, and they're already on towards the site now. Divides in place, so they have real security
Kix has
here.
his ult as well, so
And
as
that
soon as they
post
kind of
plant in this
flash or use
position,
anything
look
through this, he's
at
going to
these
ult.
ults. Look at the util they
Yeah.
have. Safe still sitting pretty
Kix
good, and
waiting.
Kix has his ult.
They got
This is not
nothing
a
from
fun
this Visal
situation
as
for
well. It was way
Carmichael
too early.
to try and build back in on, and actually a bit of a kind of push back onto the site, reclaiming the space that maybe Carmine Corp thought was available. It's certainly not. Durka doing everything he can to help the pressure build, Kicks in unison, and now they switch places here. Durka being the lethal force on the site, and he's still
Yeah, this Astra
finding
smoke
impact.
is so
Just
nice
down
in
to
after
Sadak.
plant.
And nothing feels secure, nothing feels safe.
What is behind him?
A moonwalking walking Durka isn't
So it
much,
feels like
but
the
still,
B insta
Vitality,
hits us looking strong,
yeah,
but
solid as a rock
it's
there.
like every
Love that
time they
little
have
play
an
back
ult,
into the
it
site.
just feels like a secured round.
I don't think they
It could have been a
done
different
but
round
the
if
fact
Martin
that they
kept this one clean
did
at
it
middle.
together at the same time, that kind of unison?
Yeah, they were really out of sync. It was
nice to see.
Visal,
You know?
then they waited
It
like
was.
4
It would have been
seconds. I
nicer
don't know if they're
if
trying to
Kix
bait
didn't
out
have
the
that
ult or
spike, he
what
would have
in
been
terms
off
of
the side,
the
yeah.
breach ult.
Breach ult, not having to like create some kind of. But it's nice to see that they're able to create these kind of situations mid range.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? Knives for Durka, and Martin's got his. Sadly, Martin not maybe feeling the walk down middle now.
Yeah, he's been wrecked every time he walks down middle.
Vitality seem a little bit more willing to check on any of the pressure that could be coming their way through mid. This time the drone gonna go for a little wander. Spots out at least one. Doesn't catch Martin though.
Ooh, crouched so the Prowler didn't hit him.
Straight back towards B, it looks like.
Yeah, and it's been
I'm
working
surprised
well
they
over
didn't
towards
lean
B.
more on the
The
A
difference is,
executing
this time we have
successful
Elite
Vitality.
playing to fight on site, whereas a lot of the time he's been playing in this area to leave site. So
Elite
he's going
has
for
played
this.
position recently. Oh,
Very nice.
you could see how close the
Any
util
more?
from
Has a
Teo
flash if
was
he wants
there,
to peek
but
left.
Elite still had a little bit of room to play with, and he's taken away Durka.
Waiting for the
who had
forms,
those
gonna wait
knives
for
if
them
he
to
wanted
push
it.
through, then he's
Now
gonna flash
Vitality
swing.
might struggle here. This is a little bit trickier to try and take towards this site. I don't know if they fancy going into this, but adjusting right up towards ramp here.
30
Again,
seconds
you're
left.
seeing all the util poured in. Martin, hello. Oh my good God, he's seen everything. He's in a bit of a predicament himself. Elite's the one to get Trex, and Martin might just
Yeah,
dip
it worked
away
out
from
pretty
this,
well.
really. There's not much more he can achieve.
Sigetsu, and that's a really big overstep.
A little bit overzealous from Sigetsu.
Yeah,
Just
time
needs to
though.
contain.
Okay with
Yeah, you
time.
got 10
Yeah.
seconds.
Left.
I don't think they can even really get that spike in safely. Elite can die for it almost, you know what I mean? 4 now, no plant, no problems. This is looking like Carmine Court. Gonna secure enough of this. Hold it down,
Last round in the half.
make it up to 4 to
No
7.
sense in saving now.
Yeah, as I said, a bit surprised that Vitality.
K-Corp, I feel like they're actually doing it right
B
now,
after
to be honest.
what seemed to
They're
me
fighting
quite
sites a lot heavier.
success on A
Yes.
a few times.
It feels like they've
Even the round
maybe
they
looked
lost,
at
it
some of
was
the
due
util now and
to
they kind of work out where they can
Martin
hide.
coming in and hitting a shot that
I think Vitality strats are a little bit
breaks his wrist.
simple, mate. It's just the map, though. Like, you just sight X second, then play off the plant. You
This is
don't
a
have to
big
do
round,
anything
though. KC would be
crazy.
very happy if they go into the other half.
Like, it's
by
not like there's an
It would be a
extreme strat that's
massive
good
way
on
to
this
make
map
the
because you're
themselves
so
at least have a
exposed once
bit
you
of
go over
buffer
towards
to
middle.
play with, but
And
knives
then if
there
you
for
can't go over
Durka.
towards middle because it's such a risk to
Careful on the
do,
shot block.
literally have the option of sight hit or sight hit.
She just
It's-
opted
it's
to be a
just the
little more
map's fault.
cautious. Martin
It's not
sitting more
Gather towards
passive.
anything about the
But
team.
we do
KC
have
have
2
gone for a
players.
of some sort.
Yeah, Elite's here as well. Uh-oh,
There you
Durka
go,
with
here's
an
the extreme
uncharacteristic
strat that I was
miss, and it
talking
won't
about, and then you get
punish. Martin
exposed over towards
springs the
middle,
trap.
then you're
They
just
all
out in no man's
converge
land,
towards middle,
and you're
and it's
in a crossfire from
rewarded
3 different angles.
for Carmine
map's just
Court, but
designed
safe
badly.
still alive, keeps this within touching distance.
This is a good
It's
example,
not
though, for
impossible.
your question.
Maybe a little uphill, sure, but he's got them too. Trying to drift back towards A, but they've already got themselves in pretty close by positions.
All missiles away.
Interested to see how less places from that. Safe plan. Okay.
Yeah. A plant is in.
Spike
Still got his
planted.
drone. He's going to slip back towards A main.
We got a lot of
I'm
after
again
plan
in
util.
that.
We got Astra
The
Star,
Sours
which is
are
going to be
gonna
Astra
use
Suck.
rush.
We got
So he's gonna
ult,
use the drone.
and we got the
He's gonna
damage
go
event
backside.
eventually.
Unless
Did we need
looked
to
a
go
little
aggro to
bit
try and make it
distracted
into a
there,
2-on-2?
unable to find
It's
impact
arguable.
through heaven.
I don't know how long Safe had
getting
on
gonna
his
come in.
countdown.
Quite early on this. Not taking all that fast just yet. He wants a 1v1. He does get
7
it.
seconds?
But a quick
Yeah, they
trade
could have
from
played that better in the
Sugetsu.
2, for sure.
And Carmine Court back up to 5.
Still, I think
After
K-Corp
all
did
my
good to get
criticism,
5 here,
getting
considering the
5,
start.
They'll take that one.
You
Abyss
absolutely
being
would.
a
It's just a
massive
fancier icebox. Yeah,
That's what we
it's-
keep in
you're
mind.
not wrong.
5 to 7 here. Vitality are in the lead, but it's not comfortable yet. Carmine Court, there's life in them. They've still got that fight in them, and you don't want to see any of this going any lower quality. This is a good game between these two. I want to see this sort of tempo kept up onto that second half coming up in just a second.
Can we see the Martin flick again? That dude, it was incredible, wasn't it? If anyone's got it, they can post it. It was awesome. The double timeout, it was okay. I mean, they got a good amount of rounds after it, so it's hard to criticize that. They don't have a timeout into this round, but they can use the enemy's timeout if need be. Oh, you actually have the clip? Bro, it is nuts. How slow do you want to watch it? Oof. That's really satisfying. Jesus. Dude, that's half. That's not even half. It looks fast still. Oh my god. Normal speed? That's really fast. Because that bit's in slow-mo. Whoa. Me upload the other maps on the VOD channel real fast. Yeah, I think the retakes are going to be incredible. Okay, Vitality 4-1 on the pistols, kind of dominating a little bit, and we are sending it all the way down with damage, double stairs, and push all the way down. It was nice. They got a good amount of damage, yeah. Audio? Sorry, chat. Sorry.
Oh, 70 damage and a bunch of
Appreciate
info.
the spam.
I think that's fair.
Okay, now what do we... So is it a little bit of like that, okay, first move made, now we pause, that's a little bit of that almost downtime to an extent, you re-explore the map a bit, show a bit of presence.
I'm liking the proactivity. We see the drone back through for info and immediately kind of a stack towards middle to see what's going on there. Again, no sentinel on the defense. They are going to have to do a little bit more work to kind of figure out what's going on. They can't just sit back on the sides.
2 stars for less.
Contact towards A, draws the players
Oh,
over.
he stayed real chill
all
on
over
this
the
one.
map.
I love this
Safe
smoke, by the way. This smoke that allows you to like
bit more
cross
interesting.
over
Wants to
towards
confirm
here. You can
information,
also
so he's the
drop.
one
You can
going
also see
walking.
far back
Now,
over the top.
fortunately for him,
This
he's
is what
already got 3
Heretics
players
used to
on
do all
his
the time. The
side.
smoke's really good.
Kicks is ready with this fault.
Star goes down, backups.
30 seconds.
Star goes down as well, so this could be an Astra Suck or stun to be able to swing.
Be less by his
Does
side, then up
everyone
towards
push
heaven.
in
We've got
front of
another, we're
this?
getting down to 20
Okay,
seconds.
they tried to
It's getting
stun
really
Astra Suck, I'm
close
pretty
now.
sure.
We've got to make a go of it, and it's going to get deadly. Flooding on in, it's elite.
God, look
Takes
at
away
Martin's
Lex, who's meant to always
sense.
be
It
that kind of
looks
1-2 punch
mental when
on
on
the
his
back lines with
POV.
kicks, but already going forward is Aves. Look at the time though, 10 seconds. Keep in mind where the spike is. They've got to get that plant down, and Durka has somehow threaded the goddamn needle. How's he done this?
Spike planted.
On the back.
How have they swapped this out?
AC
It's so
almost
weird.
looks like the defense,
Nice
and
shots.
Durka
Gets his dash
standing on
again
the
and
attack,
spots him with that.
ripping through them
Oh,
all as
Durka's
Safe gonna
played it
find a lead at
really,
the
really
end.
well, man. That's
And
impressive.
what an absolutely
Chat, they
bonkers round.
ended on 5-1 pistols.
Beautiful, honestly.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked
The only
little
pistol of,
aggression towards
K-Cup
B at the
1 was
start.
on
I liked
bind.
the nuclear. I liked Safe's push was a little bit, you know, as a Teo, his util was so impactful in that retake that it was a little bit dangerous, but I don't hate it. I want to see more of these retakes and how they're going to work, because I do think that Fnatic did have a good
his
approach
decision
to
making
the
there
retake.
is just top tier.
The Teo salvos are extremely strong in those situations to disrupt any on-site or off-site
Top tier.
Breach stun's going to come in as well.
Dude, why is
It
this there?
brutal.
Okay, there we go.
Not ready yet.
What do we
This
got?
does give Durka the
4
angle.
eco. Outlaw. To make sure they don't get
Nice.
ecoed.
Gets elite, gets away.
Yeah, and they hear a lot of people here.
Durka's doing
Durka's
really
really going to be
big
farming.
progress over towards his ult as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, where do you go? Where do you go? Try and flee, try and flee. There's no
That
way
was
out,
awesome.
really. Stuck in a box. And Aves and Martin.
Yeah, util doesn't kill in
Oh,
this game.
just the-
But
Gives him
Player
pieces of the bodies
most
left
amount
towards
of,
the connector there in middle.
util
Trex
kills ever.
gonna find him comfortably. Martin, it's
Add a
it's
raise
formality.
into this
Seems
and
like
you
an
just got a
abstract
whole
thing, but
comp
like,
that kills a
imagine
util.
that util being used on a retake. Like, that's what we're dealing with.
Yes. It's a good example of it, right?
Okay, very clean. We got
yeah.
Durka getting his
See-
ult online
see how
pretty
this goes.
early
That
on
was-
as well.
Yeah, want to get out of the way,
Must
but
win
end
for
zone
K-Cup
flawless,
on this one.
always good there. Gonna keep this bonus in a really deadly spot. Vitality, couple steps to them closing out this game with a victory. It's still
Dude,
very
the
early. You
Harbour
can see how
blocked
comfortable that
him.
was.
Sadak.
Trex just waiting. It was literally a trap, perfectly placed. Big round now. KC, if you got something in mind, you don't want to let Vitality run away with this.
I'm interested to see if KC changed it up on their attacks. The last time they were doing a lot of mid defaults last time and not really using middle at all. Like they would take it and do nothing with it at all. Go back to extremity exits.
I'll find you.
Whoa,
I
wrong
think
arm.
then that kind of begs the question, what do we think of Vitality's preparation? Are they keeping that in mind? Did they watch that and think, well, that's a little bit interesting, or does it even not play a factor? I'm seeing Durka already taking a lot of space here.
I think it just means that they don't have to care too much about those deep middle ideas. Here it looks like they do want to deal with it on some level.
Still pretty early in the game, maybe just to try and get that kind of beat of what they're up to, but Durka checking behind it. It feels like they're aware of what they were going for. There is still a player just down by those stairs.
Info is nice on this.
Timing is everything on that.
I'm worried
Could
he's going to get
punished.
caught off from the fade, but
They're so close on some of these angles. Just a pixel away. Safe. Got to be careful. Keeps his cool. I'm looking at Durka. Looking at Trex. Do they start to try and get involved? Durka does pull the trigger, so he's going to draw a reaction. Careful now.
Doesn't go aggro.
Carmine Costa. Oh,
Very
big
nice
from
shot.
Martin there.
30
Nice
seconds,
shot
they
there,
commit
takes
over
away
towards the
Durka.
site. 3 people B,
And a
just starting to rotate though. And I think that's because they saw 2 cross,
Should be the green light for Carmine
and then it looks so
themselves
obvious that you're going to
planted.
hit B that the calls they weren't going to go here.
Oh, use of some util here. I'm a little bit surprised, but
Looks like they wanted to
We
go
can
for
safe
some
use his damage for
kind
back
of
here
kill,
and
but
stop the plant.
they're still kind of getting involved. Look at the time
Oh,
here.
there it goes, there it
Down to
goes.
6
Wait.
seconds. Look at this pressure. 4 second time. You've got to keep in mind time here. This is absolutely unreal.
He got
Just
close though. The util near the
about
back
got the
was
kill at the
nearly
end
the
there.
decider.
I think the spike went down in time.
You think?
I was
Don't
worrying.
know.
Want to call that one?
Martin saved them. I think the spike was going to go down
I
in
was a
time.
little bit surprised
Just.
that we didn't play more for that retake, even though we were down the number. I do think that
Yeah, you hear it there at
Durka
4.
was
It's
being
fine.
a bit overextendy in that mid-round.
Ah, babe, don't understand?
I want to see this comp play out how I think it should do,
Okay.
rather than kind of just.
What's that
Okay,
mean?
well the
What's that
confidence
mean?
is there. He gets his
Instead
ult
of
as well.
brawling
Let's
this
see.
middle so much, like,
Yeah.
if
Okay, and
if
then we're
we
going to take
know
the
that
TP
opponent
once
is
he
going
ults,
towards
close
the side exit,
distance.
and we're in a position to play for this retake.
He saw his
wanna
leg,
see how it
didn't he?
goes.
Hold on. Pacey. Does
Yeah.
he find Durka? Yep, spots him. And sees
Okay, let's
kicks
see
now.
both. Free sight. Doesn't do
Takes
anything
sight, gonna
crazy,
force him
just
into
plays
this,
it a little
I
bit
wanna say
safe
deep
on this
position,
one.
but Vitality looks so
Sadak
willing
pushes
to
all the
kind
way
of
into a deep
fringe
cove
fight towards
and
these
has the
sites.
wall
Sadak
across. And they have the
keeping some
fawns
space
down to make
secure,
sure that you
but they
can't
are
fast flood.
chomping at the bit
And
here,
then when
Vitality, waiting on that util flood to come in, his kicks.
and
The
then
draw
when the
first
wall
blood, but Sadak with the
goes
response.
down, you're
The
meant
salvos go
to
flying, but
insta
Durka just
smoke,
spraying. It
but there was a
doesn't
little
get what he
timing
needs to.
where one of them got
Sadak's
picked off.
still alive here. I mean, I don't
So
know
a little
how
bit slow
he
with
is
the
still
smokes
alive,
on,
but he gets away on
from
7
Sugetsu,
HP.
yeah.
And now Vitality start to feel a bit of pressure now. How do they clear that backside? How do they get it on this cross? So far unwatched until about now. So,
Nice shot.
Dirk has seen another, but it's Elite and Sugetsu in unison. Trex
Looking a little bit
knows
similar
that this
to what we
one's
saw
done. He
earlier,
has
where
to
you might
back
not be
away
able to let him
from
have
this.
sight.
Carmine Core
Yeah, it's the
coring
whole
into this matchup
it's
now.
the whole
Starting to
it's
get
cool
some
though.
rounds on the
Harbor,
board here,
then you have
up to
fawns,
7.
then the harbor
And
util
Vitality will
goes
need an
away,
answer soon.
and
Beautiful
then
from KC,
you have
so their
smoke,
composition
smoke,
doesn't have as
and then
much
it's
of
just
that
so
post-plant
long.
util.
Yep.
So what
for
they
them to
often
actually
like
get
to
over
do is try
towards
and
the
go for
site,
those
that the
open
time's just too
plants.
low.
Their exec is strong.
Yeah, there's a little mistake there
meaning
with
that,
the
like, they
smoke
have the
being
space
late.
to go for that open plant, and then they'll play a few people forward. You saw Sadhack with a really awkward harbor cove being used deep. They're going to fight off of that, make it as awkward as possible, and they still have the contingency
Yampy,
of
hello
the spam in
Yampy,
the
congrats
post-plant because of that
dudes.
open
This is a lovely game to watch, man. Big win,
For the
dude.
adjustment, I think Vitality, they need to think about this kind of. Do they have the protocol of dealing with an
There's no
aggressive
time to
post
stay alive now,
or
they
are
have to
used
plant
teams
just.
playing that offside post? Because those fault lines and
Boaster's here as well. Ooh.
salvos are going to need to change positions.
Sorry about that, Boasties.
I like seeing this. Look at that deeper position, right towards spawn from like Sugetsu.
Covering.
Expecting some
Ooh.
mid-pressure. Tailored for it. And he's the one to punish Durka, who's invested a great deal to this round. He's down now on 10 HP. The only other real impact player would have been Trex with that phantom that was saved
Awkward.
over.
Ooh.
This is now getting to crunch time. Carmine Core starting to get a lot better beat on the game. But a patient
right, what are you
round
thinking?
now. You don't want to let that slip.
Quick, say
Big
something nice about
opportunities
Fnatic. I mean,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
anytime
they had some
Dirk
nice stuff.
activates knives, I think my plan would be to stay far away. See
We
what
got
he does.
their-
He's
we
always
got their
gonna make some
fracture.
kind of play.
That was nice.
Even now, he's gone. He's low HP, but he's gone for another. He's got a creative position. He can jump over.
Vibes in here are now terrible.
Yeah, I guess
Dude,
it's
that's
off the
not
back
my
of safe
fault.
here, right? That's what we're waiting on. Okay, safe seen him. And he's been caught in this corner a couple of times, but 10 HP. It's all he needs!
Dirk is saving me. It was an absolutely
unleashes.
huge play.
Perfect play. In
Huge
unison with
play,
Save,
man.
kind of setting
Round the outside,
tone,
stays
setting
alive
the
as well. That
trap.
was incredible.
Then springing it. Sugetsu and Elite.
On the eco as well.
Up against 5, but they do have pistols. Trex has the Phantom. Durka, of course, the knife's still there, but it's not easy. Time running low. They got to make that move. And Durka, he wants this, and he might just get it.
Man, it's
Just
unlucky.
taken away
Incredible
from the
round from
Ace
him.
almost, but a pace
We got guns to
safeguard
pick up.
thrifty, nonetheless, off the
Guns to
back
pick
of
up.
Durka.
I mean, I've seen him do that a few times before. It's
quite a good player, that guy.
Dude, all on
I feel
10
like, I feel very
HP.
proud right now.
Yeah,
Nothing
Safe's
feel like
causing
it's
a
like your
lot of
child's
mayhem
got
there
nothing
as
to
well,
do
where they're
Me,
dodging the
got it,
damage.
At all, but
Yeah.
like the
It's
fact
really,
that,
really nice.
seeing him on a different team, doing so well.
Minus 50. Nice. Nice. Derek, 1 HP, bro. It doesn't matter. Nice.
Not wrong. Okay.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
pace, pace,
Same
pace,
for the
pace. Yeah, Sugetsu. He's actually managed to... It's like an assault course out
That
there.
stun off the box. This has been thought out.
I like it. I actually like what they're doing with that.
Cutting through.
It's also the next layers. One thing to note is that Vitality keep getting a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
go for the
information on this A main
normal
line just by having
Wall
someone jiggling.
default over towards
I
middle.
think that needs to be pushed off from case.
Uh-oh. Sure.
Dark.
Taking that
Doing
back.
enough to force
it's nice to
Martin
be on
away
that
as well.
agent.
They don't have much info on this map. It feels uncomfortable. Even if they walk back towards B,
The
they
good news
still-
for
there's
K-pop
a
is
little
they're
bit of doubt
so
when it comes
close to
where
getting
maybe one
3
of them is being
ults.
safe after that
And a
earlier
reset on the
start.
money at least.
still-
Rex 2
still
of them. We
like,
got 2 people that could.
Sorry, Lass has still got
Yeah.
this line
Nah,
on
he
A.
wouldn't be able to drop if they lost.
They've used the Vice flash to try and push him off, but he's just staying there.
Bacon said he'll do
We
2
should see
push-ups
the
for every
rotation
kill you
towards me. I
get.
want to see Durka moving across right
What,
now.
the whole year?
It was almost a little too late, but you know, they'll get there in the end.
Damn.
Safe doesn't instantly
Bacon's gonna
fall
be
away. Does get
huge,
caught
man.
by
That's
the
gonna be
Fade
sick.
Ultimate coming in. Carmine Core will get the site here.
30
Yampy,
seconds
just
away.
bring up the
Trying to get
chamber,
a
man.
retake started. Durka does have a look towards window. It's elite to find kicks, and actually a bit more pressure than Durka probably wanted there. Forced away. Ult, nice usage coming out from Elite, costing them a big chunk of time here. But with the flank coming in, they can't sit safe, so they fight forward. Carmine Corp getting creative in this post plant now. Martin loses his teammate in the form of Elite here, and now Safe starting to tear him down. That's
did
only 2
pretty
though.
good,
Martin
though.
eventually takes it back away. Arvez isolates Durka. You're looking at Trex now in a 1v2.
There's just
Time
not
is
enough time
running
for
low,
this.
though. That ain't the dart that you're looking for. Yeah, this is rough.
Win
Little
1,
trade
lose
out
the next.
positioning here,
1-9 lost bonus.
nullifying
One of
the
the was
flank,
1-9.
forcing them
So
forward,
done.
and they succeeded in the scenario. Carmine
With
Core
this, they might be able to
right
buy,
back
because that's
up
a
here,
drop.
8 rounds.
I think I highlighted it earlier that KC, they like to use middle a little bit, but then don't do too much with it. And I think with Vitality's information on A main there, I don't see the point of having the 2 people staying middle if we know that KC aren't going to be coming up. They haven't shown anything deep on middle at all.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
A little bit like I saw in the last half. I think in that situation, Durka should be
Playing well, Bobo.
ready to flood in and help that B side. Get that three-person hold going.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're playing for a full
You forgot the
retake, but if they're in
sociable
between right now,
chamber?
they're kind
Yeah,
of
but I'm trying to get
playing
Bacon to do
on
100 push-ups in a
little
day,
bit
man.
Yeah.
cool
That
off,
sounds
and
hilarious
we
to
know
me.
that KC are going for these deep post plants, so they're just getting caught off guard.
Okay. Vitality, timeout here, and we've wanted to see this. We want to see what it's like with Vitality under a bit of pressure. Now we had a savior round from Durka. That's great. That was your round 17.
Fury
Cool.
G2 is going to
Tick in
be
the
over
box.
before this.
Otherwise,
It's
this would
mad,
be
isn't
sort of
it, man? The
looking
2
like
extra
8 to 9,
hours
we'd have a much closer
is
scoreline, but the issue
so
then
brutal.
becomes
Is
we
it
start to see
not
the money
half
get put under
12
pressure from Vitality
in
as well.
Germany right
They've
now?
got a couple ults nearby,
Not
but
sure we
not
should be
on yet.
finishing games
One
at
away
1
from
a.m.,
Trex,
right?
2 away from
Let's
Kicks,
move it forward an
and
hour.
I think that's
Maybe 2
1 or
hours
2
so that I
off
can
from
watch
Safe.
Americas.
So close by, but not here yet. On the other side, Sadax and Sugetsu's big impact.
Back at I series, it actually is, isn't it? Just finishing your game at 2 a.m. Or it's 1 a.m. you still got an extra best of 3. Like, what's going on
They
there?
have a good 2-round lead. They need to stick to it. What do they do with the money?
Massive.
Okay,
Going for the buy.
yeah.
Massive aggression towards A.
Is that a 4-1?
Okay, so someone takes a hit.
a
The
4-1
person
on the
taking the hit
defense.
is Kicks. We
Okay.
have Astro
I guess
Arbor.
we have-
And
let's
we
see,
have a
let's
big
see,
change
the
up with
challenge on the other
straight
side,
up
'cause
set
it's
strat.
mostly been, I think Sugetsu
we
being the one
insta
challenging
react?
to be those deeper pressure
Love
points. That's nice, just
No,
working towards
with
Strex's
chill.
ult there.
With chill, we go push back and probably we head over
Very rarely
towards
get
the
to see
site.
that on this map. They
Trex
kind of grab
with
from the
ult.
defense. I love it, honestly.
It's giving them options.
Yeah, I like the calling here as well.
Safe gonna be forced off here. Trying to buy a little
Wow.
bit of time. They're going to be in though,
That's kinda
so the
nice,
plant
though.
is going to be there.
Landed almost perfect. I
I
really like the calling here for K-Corp. This
We'll
is good.
start noting the players potentially towards CT. You're seeing the post plant set up now. So it's the retake potential from Vitality. There's the
Maybe a
Hunter's
little bit
Fury.
late.
A little surprised that got
Oh, okay,
blocked.
hold
Trying
up.
to clear out close. Gonna catch Martin, but sends him away almost on the follow.
was almost
Durka tries to
incredible.
get active. Up from Ness, has a little look down, doesn't
He actually
get
so nearly hit the
anything. A little
Yoru
bit
with
of
the
chip damage,
TP.
but he wanted to kill. Sadak He's trying to get back
Dude,
here. This is
the
so
slow the
dangerous.
wall
Look at
into the
moron of
vines,
Util
like I
turns
like
back,
it. I see
gets
with the
back.
full process.
Harvest, 1-2 punch. Carmine Core holding on till then. Trex gonna answer back himself. Brings it down to a 3v2, but the time is an issue, and Dirk is so far away. This is gonna be a
It was a great call from K-Corp, and honestly, as soon as they get over towards site, this stuff is just very, very strong for afterplan. Both of these comps have incredibly strong afterplans.
Actually,
Oh my
Uglight,
goodness,
of
nice
course he
shots.
does. Of course he gets to. That's fine from him.
But just in different
But at the
ways,
end of
right?
the day,
K-Corp's comp is
around
really good
around,
at
it's Carmine
holding
Core's
the
with a
site,
Red
and then
Bull
obviously you have the
clutch.
Astrosuck, whereas the other one is just
So I
Teo on
think
top
that,
of it.
again, the same kind
A
of
little bit
theory on
less
B for KC is that they want to play
holding
deep.
the site, but also
And it's the same on
Okay.
the A.
breach stuff is good.
So they're going for that open plant and playing deep. And we saw that the Vice wall and Thorns was being used to deny that choke, the deep A choke. And then you see the Harbor Cascades and walls being used there too. It's kind of a difficult thing to solve in the moment, but maybe Vitality can have an answer. Again, changing how they're going to kind of use that. But the retakes aren't as easy as I thought.
No,
Oh, the retakes are really hard, because even if Darker dashes in, he gets no help, because you have to go through a wall into vines.
Because they
Then you
got
just
info
slow
on this
down.
one, so it is not the pickup they were probably hoping.
And they're looking to go for safe salt there,
Yeah.
I think.
That seems like the logical choice. They could have gone for kicks potentially, but who knows? Looks like he was the safe bet. Should be a pretty informative drone here. At least 2 suppressed and a lot of util on top.
Okay, fighting
They now
heavier
know what's
over
going
towards
on,
the
but
site.
Vitality
1,
are
2,
standing
3 in
their
front of the
ground
wall this
here.
time.
Falling towards backside, but they're still trying to fight this out. Brawling out. Safe will always get you value, as will Durka with 1. So now Sugetsu left in a 1v3. He brings
Kicks
it down
it
to
in
a 1v2.
absolutely incredibly timed
Gotta be cautious
breach
on
flash.
that. Doesn't want to get noted. I think he got spotted at the end. Didn't get
If I'd have
tagged though.
told you if you detain people, yeah, yeah.
4 kills from him here.
Probably KO
45
knife
seconds.
info.
He's got a lot of time to play with. He might use it. Why not? You've got Les and Trex to handle. You know where Trex was roughly. Less,
It's
maybe
really
a little less
doable.
known. And 30 seconds. You can define the map however
30
you
seconds
want.
left.
It's a very niche situation, but because the map is so wide in this 2v1,
Bacon, what the
you
hell?
know that they're going to be staying together.
I'm not always getting
so when he does
strays.
go towards B now, he's going to have plenty of time to make some kind of play, and he should know that.
Okay, in terms of the actual
Playing
map,
like it.
we got a 16-second rotate or whatever it is to
Still
get over
taking
towards
a
here, so they
couple
gotta start
cautionary
going.
Steps just to make sure,
We
just
get
in
a
case.
plant out in the open, and there's been enough
him stay
time that he
together
could have
on this
pushed
house.
aggro,
Here we go.
What's his
or
choice for the post
he
plant?
could have gone fully off of sight, so no joke, this is all a question
That's a
mark.
choice. Okay. I guess maybe
Jumps
expecting
up,
him to
plays
sit in a
behind
deeper
your
post plant
smoke.
position, but an
Does he
open plant here,
restart
he
this
wants
or not?
one, but the timing.
Oh, he got it down.
Christ, the timing!
Oh, that is so
Sugetsu
sick, man. Lovely
answered back with
shots.
his own Red Bull clutch.
They
It's all
really
his
needed
now.
this round
Tying up
vitality,
a
and that's
10 apiece.
completely
These two
shut him
teams are
down.
heating up now.
Very nice shots.
I love it.
It's huge work from him. I mean, we've been saying it, right? Seeing Sugetsu hit this level of form. That's 4 for him in the round. Beautifully played. Cool. And it is the issue, right? You look at the money, Mini. They're going down to Poundland. They're going down to Aldi, Lidl. They can't get anything. You know, they're looking for bargains.
Oh, it's the
out
first
here.
time I've seen
Got a
emotion
couple
from him.
ults,
He's
but you
actually
can't be using them
happy.
willy-nilly now. You know, you got to be thinking about
He's
it. On the other
celebrating.
side, money's good. Couple ults on the horizon. They do have the Armageddon there. They do have Kixes. They do have one away from Les's, but it's not now. So this could be the game going, at least lead-wise, towards Carmine Core. Could. Or Durka does something silly. I don't know.
Yeah, Vitality don't seem to find the
That
answer.
is.
I mean,
criminal.
that was their round. Like, they did very well on that hold initially.
Felt like it. That little brawl on the backside seemed really good.
Durka keeps doing this thing where he's like
Furia
running
1,
backwards
2
and holding
0.
mouse 1.
Yeah, had full faith the whole time.
Like
That's why I
spraying
didn't
through
change my
smokes whilst
pick'ems.
running. It's a new,
A new look for him.
Definitely
Yeah, I like it.
remembered to not change my
Play that track.
pick'ems.
Hard to hold this. Hold there from Martin.
Got a lot of
Yeah.
Why take
ults if they want them.
Ooh, did they see?
How is that
the
game
player
done
tucked
before
in the
this?
corner? Does it make a difference? We're going to find out. Again,
Damn.
he
What
does
is
go
this
for
movement?
this. He's
That
got it
team's
more than
looking
he
sick.
hasn't. They still check on less, which I like. That was diligent, not to be reading too much into the approach. They still cross the T's, dot the I's. That is lovely. I got worried they might forget about the player kind of tucked into the smoke. They didn't. And now just Durka, but is it ever just Durka? I've made that mistake before. I said, oh, it's just Floor. Durka though, one off from the knives. He could get that here, ideally.
Yeah, we're out here saving. He ain't getting this. The Getsu. Durka's gonna be pissed.
Yep. Tasty stuff, round 11. Carmine Cores are back in the lead. It took 21 rounds to get here, but they did get here. Big ult though, Mini. What are you doing, right? You need that slam dunk round. You need that something.
I think all of these ults are beautiful for
from the tether. Like
so in my opinion, I think I want to see. I'd
the
love to
trail
see
of
a
the tether
two-layered
for the
approach
smoke.
where they go into something where they
Or
know they can
ults
use
though.
those
If there's
ults.
ever a
If they
time,
do too
it's
early,
now. We actually get the op, and I think this
ultimately, if they have to use
could be the thing that changes it.
That would be the ideal choice.
Are we
But it doesn't
insta
seem like they're
damaging to
really
set up the jet, or are
thinking
we
about
just
the ults too
silently
much,
doing it?
4 rounds in a row.
Recon goes deep from middle.
And the Durka round basically in between, so it's been a half
Okay,
from
Durka
Carmine
takes the
Cores.
angle.
There, just want to point
3-person
out,
stack over
I think
towards
that
B.
off of the contact of Durka, their
Arbor,
safe was going to put his Armageddon behind
One
if
away
anyone
now for
aiming
ult
was
as well.
there.
Damn,
That
we got a
would've been
lot of
juicy.
ults. We got Astra ult, Astra ult as well, so K-Corp, if they get over towards the site, have to play on site, but that doesn't change too much. They've been doing that anyway.
Getsu didn't catch Martine, nor the rest of the players, but we haven't seen much investment deeper in towards middle, as you were discussing earlier. But it's something they're now keeping in mind. So they've seen one player so far. They still have a good line towards A. We're about a minute. It feels like there's a lot of question marks still on this map.
Getting a little bit nervous of playing slow against a lot of these
but
ults.
as I said, KC, maybe this is the first time they actually will use kind of their middle control to do something. They haven't done it in the previous VOD.
Okay.
It looks like they are.
Call is made to group up and
maybe
go
just leaving
B.
the alert going back towards that
We
B
got
exit,
3
but there are
here.
3 players here for Vitality.
Safe.
Interested to see whether
Probably
they're
out
going
of
to play
range
for
to
the
use his
offside
ult
post
for
and
sure.
retake.
That's caught one.
Ult goes
Only
in, it
one.
only hits 1, but you can see the
30
trail over
seconds
towards the
left.
right. They know that the site's clear, so they don't have to worry about everything.
Okay, it looks like it's...
Retake time.
Yes, and now mid-luck is there.
Now what? Do you
Sugetsu is
Astra
the one
ult to
keep in the
back
back
it
of
up
your mind.
again?
It might be oh, they get proactive, and it's Messi Aves. He's been sharp as hell, and now he looks absolutely
What a kill!
battered and
30
broken, but
HP.
where
That
are they?
actually
This is
decides
just
the
such a
round, doesn't
messy
it?
Fight.
He
It
does.
looks like it's
He
sewn
should
up
not
for
be
one,
getting
and
an
then
extra
suddenly it's
there.
ripped to shreds. Divide's gonna come in. Drax taking a little bit of damage on that. Let's have a little look for this. Really uncomfortable to try and find a way in. You're going to need some more heroics from this man, Durka. They're trying absolutely everything.
One
He's
knife.
got one knife to play with, that's all he's got. He dreams and
Really,
hopes, and they
really.
are
Dude, that
shattered.
shot on
It's
sight
12 for
from the stun is
Carmichael. He thought
outrageous.
it might have gone Vitality's way there. That moment when they played aggressive, when they pushed through Mini, it looked like it was all going to pieces. But somehow, Carmichael dig in.
It's the same point I got for Vitality again, though. They're kind of playing this in between.
Yep.
Are we playing retake or not? We got 3 towards the B side of the map, but then it feels like we shouldn't play for retake. But we're getting caught in positions where, again, KC, we know they're pushing up. We're not safe behind that box.
No.
So it's going to be a cracker of a VOD review if Vitality lose this one.
Right back
Okay,
into things,
2.
though. And again, you're looking at Durka trying to go
2
deeper
chances
here as
to
well.
close it
Utility to
out.
set them into motion, but there's 4 players. One of them takes some damage, but oh, they fall like flies. Carmine Core
Oh,
might have put the super
there
team
goes the
back
ult.
in their place
Forced
real
that pretty heavy.
quick, but
Dude,
there's still
K-Corp
3
had
against
4
them.
person holding for this
Kicks,
push.
less Trex.
4 person.
See if you can handle the pressure now. 5 on the other side. Sadak, the imported captain, looking absolutely on the money today. But they decide to pull away from this. A call. They don't need to hurry to the end. They can take their time. They can be cautious and they can be careful.
Yeah, a more inexperienced leader there would have just sent it through, but good to see the kind of freeze.
The re-hit now. And look what it's done instead. Rather than a 5v3, it's a 5v1 and maybe a half if Trex can come back over in time. The off angle's there for kicks.
X is a recon.
It's tough to make it more than one, right? This is a really tricky position, and you've had to give away the game. Do you stick around? Do you back away?
My goodness,
He's
that
trying to
spam
have
there could have
impact
been
here.
30 seconds left.
ridiculous.
Trying to be a hero himself.
A good pause.
He's found a corner. And ladies and gents, we might have it right here, right now. Kicks doing everything he can for Vitality. Trex and Les now with a doable scenario. Can they deny the plant? Can
Keep
they
an eye on the
pause the
time.
roll? It's 10
10 seconds
seconds,
left.
another attempt at this. Less here now by Trex's side. Elite waiting. Smoke drops. Oh, huge from Less. Still life in them yet.
They have no idea. They know one more's on site. They don't know where the other is.
No way! It's down to a 1v1. Avers, the young gun, the young blood here, up against Less, a veteran, decorated, brilliant. But today, Avers has the time on his side, and Less, oh, he holds
Lovely
on.
shot from
That's
Less.
when you want your veterans.
3v5,
And
managed
you
to
get
pull
them in
it off.
moments like that.
Shout out to Kicks as well.
Vitality.
Obviously,
Hold
Less has
on
done
for
incredible,
one
but
more
Kicks made this
round.
doable.
Yeah, all off the back of Kicks. Again, we were talking about him earlier, just getting those 2 important frags in that earlier map, and there again, he's just saved them. It would have been poetic if Avers won that one. The inexperienced, the most inexperienced player on the server versus one of the most.
Nice!
And that's the mad part, right? You look at Avers, having a nice performance today. Whoa. And then you look at Less, 10 kills, but one of those kills just kept them in this game. That's the difference,
I
right?
couldn't
It's
hold
being
it in,
called
man.
upon
He's
that
really
experience
going
in the
through
moment,
it.
And he's just so calm
I
under
think we
it.
did
He's
see that
really,
Armageddon
really going for it.
play that I said last round, but it did absolutely
Who's this
nothing.
Frozen?
Oh no, we didn't.
No,
we
he
didn't.
didn't.
No,
He
we
still got
didn't.
it.
We saw this. We did Salvos. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
Still, those ults are big. They're going for this kind of
Oh,
play when we
man.
got these ults.
I do not miss that feeling, dude.
Okay.
When he's feeling it, he's feeling it.
This is knife edge stuff.
It's
It's
a
OT
bold
or
play
it's
from
GG.
Darker here. I would love to see safe use his ult. I think it's
waiting.
such a good ult. We just
Spring the trap on
haven't
that.
really seen good use of it.
Jump across with the fault line.
There it is. Martin?
Okay, one more.
He's absolutely done him in
Wait,
with his
it's
tricks.
double
Who's
tag
finding the
though. Damage has been
Martin then
done.
pops the ult and tries to
Can
take towards
Kick
the side.
stay
Does he try and
alive?
go for
Does
this
Martin
again?
go
We know
for
he
it?
likes it.
Oh, he does.
He's doing it again. Rinse and
Huge,
repeat
lovely
with a
trade though. Nice shot.
Tricks from up above,
Comms are gonna come
5-3,
in
a
of how much
2v2
damage has
now.
been done. They know they're
Let's
both
Safe on one
70.
side, Elite and Avers on the other.
Trying to tap the plant of the
Oh,
ult.
there's the ult coming in. This could be big. Avers
But
needs to
why?
get out of
Oh my
there.
goodness, how
He's
did it work? Why
saving
did he not jump
that
across?
moment, but now down to the 1v1.
It wasn't even a
Ooh,
good
safe,
ult. He
he's
started
sharp, he's
here.
sitting
It
pretty,
overlapped over
looking
towards the end of the
healthy.
site.
Elite down.
Oh my god, how've they done
Down
this?
on his knees. We're going to OT.
Okay, I like it. Did he do it closer so they would land faster maybe? So they didn't have the time to get out? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Either
yeah,
way, it
it's a
worked
bit-
out. It was
Been a lot
good.
of fun.
Yep.
Dude,
I want to see if
again,
they do make
overtime,
any
this is a
adjustments,
banger
though.
map.
Like, are we going to see anything in this OT? Are we going to see a timeout here?
Wait, where's that flash gone? What's it bounced off of? Bounced off the wire on the floor. Why's it gone to the right?
We're getting close to 1 in the morning now, 1:45. So all of you stuck around, appreciate you. I think we're allowed to swear now, they tell me. Once it gets past midnight, yeah, do what you want, say naughty words. They'll fire me. But yeah, what an absolute banger.
Requiem, thank you so much. Requiem Vale, appreciate the
12-12.
tier 1. Thank you for the
The
9
two big
months.
teams, right?
Thank you for doing that.
Because you've got to say these are.
What else did I
you're
miss? The
arguing
Big
these are
G,
kinda like top 4,
69.
top
Thank you for
5
the prime.
somewhere. You know,
And
however you want to place them, they
that
are
Dank
certainly
Boy,
top end.
69, 69 as
Vitality,
well.
you probably put
Of
a little
course,
higher.
with the
That's
prime.
interesting
Thank
so
you so much
far.
for the 9
Yeah.
months.
We're still waiting in the shadows.
Sorry, the 5 months.
But
Yeah. I can't wait to see Heritage.
Fire names, yeah.
Seeing them and
Solid,
same-
solid
I mean,
names.
Everyone's been excited for those boys.
As soon as you go to
coaches be
overtime for
yapping.
people that are new, right?
we go.
12-12, both of the
Both sides.
coaches geared a timeout. So
There's a lot to talk about and not a little time.
K-Corp straight in for
Not a
this.
lot of time. Good English, Lauren. It's
Toast
late,
by
it's almost
Toast as
1.
well with the prime. Thank you so much for the 8 months.
Huh? Am I seeing what I think I see?
what are you saying?
I saw a glass cannon op in the hands of Trex, which he's now decided. I was like, oh, you committing?
I don't think he's ever got an ult kill in his life, maybe. I wouldn't.
Ever.
Not from a gun, not
Huh?
from an OP spool,
I see.
you know?
Deep breaths now.
Bit of a late
Go.
call on
Be a
this one, but
simple one,
Vitality
yeah.
looking like they're just calling their
There will be vitality.
their
on
A
the
hit. They
attack.
did it a lot,
I-
and you
I
know that you can't
identified,
stand here or
A
here.
site as a potential weakness for KC.
So I'm
Maybe that's
looking
what they've
at
done in this timeout.
Sugetsu instantly standing towards the back of the site, so that's nice. Dude, why does it look so dumb when it's
Sorry, whoever's done the
walking?
animation, you did a great job. But Durka is in.
It just
going for the
hovers.
back of the drone, and Alfez got kicks.
Off of his reveal, and I don't know where it was.
Yeah, me neither. I'd love to see that back if possible, guys. But still,
I got
that's
this fight.
big damage to start with.
Yeah, I
Removing
mean, it's just
kicks from
as
that
he
post plant
runs
as well.
in.
Nasty. But Durka's got backside, so they've got some safety in this.
Fast flood, everyone is
Some
here,
players.
all
I'm seeing
5.
Utah
As
hold
soon
on,
as
they
the
might
tap of the
flood
spike
from
goes in.
Heaven here or Tower,
Fowler going to the
potentially. It
corner,
looked
they
like
know
were
one's here.
considering it, but pausing.
They still have a wall from Sadak, so I think they're just waiting
really
for the
doesn't want
plant.
a right now. It looked like they were going to make a play through CT.
Okay, wall goes in. Similar to how NRG used to do this.
Is he
Kind of.
triggering that
I'm saving the
wall, but
NRG
doing
one's
nothing
better.
off of it?
Don't they do it further so you have a room?
Okay, it's just like
push
waiting
from
for the
CT.
go. Here we go. Drop down. 37 seconds. Carmine Core want their sight back, but Vitality rather like it here. Trek's gonna find 2 for himself,
Really
but it's
nice,
safe.
man.
Still
Trek's
alive.
got
Trying to
2.
be sharp, trying to be clean with it. Sugetsu trying to do the dance, but too many
Trex did
targets.
incredible.
Vitality
I like the
get
patience
first in OT.
from Vitality on this one.
KC
Really, really
made a bit of a
patient.
mistake
Maybe
there. It
K-Corp
looked a
got
bit nervous.
impatient. I
There
like
was
the
a few
idea of
times there where it
splitting
looked
off the
like
site
Sadak was maybe
and then
making the
going
call for
through
the
heaven so you
retake.
can
It seemed to
jump
be like,
up towards the back
go
to
now,
kill
no,
the back.
no.
Like that's
And
pretty
then
cool.
when they did go, it was off
But-
of the spike tap from Safe, but Safe is smart enough to not commit to that.
Yeah, Safe did great, yeah.
Thank you, replay.
Use it.
Yeah, it was literally just straight through the smoke.
Safe
Threw it
tracks.
down on the ground. Very, very simple. It wasn't
I thought
that
I was going
pretty.
to see some
Oh,
nice
man.
juicy fade reveal,
Oh.
'cause
Oh
I
boy.
don't know the fade tech on this map at all.
Throw out ground.
Throw out ground.
Yeah. As a
The
fade main.
others.
Yeah. As it stands, though, this is advantage back for Vitality. Hard fought 4-2.
Melting into the chair, yeah, very much so.
KC
Wall goes out,
Getting
blocks a
inside
little
to
bit of
go.
vision, creates pressure over towards here, so now got to watch out for that one.
Another slow approach.
Was ahead of
First
us.
time
Taking the orbs
Vitality's
from the OT taking orbs can be
had
very
a chat.
Sadak.
Nice shot.
That's nice.
First time Vitality's had a match point.
And he's one away from the ult.
Yeah.
What were you
That's
saying
why you
about
take
ults?
those orbs in
Yeah?
the post, because usually you can take, if you take both, and plant is like a free ult quite a lot of the time. Getting to that situation on some maps is very difficult, but Abyss, very attack-sided orbs.
Safe's an issue.
So great OT calling from Sadak.
3-person stack.
I wait to
Look
see
at
if
kicks
Safe
right
can
now.
have-
Pretty close.
Running into the
Kind of a
core.
4-person stack.
Pretty much everyone is here.
And
Angle
Safe
could be
should be
big.
fighting in front of the wall, right?
Okay, shows it, forced away.
30
Recon
Dart here, Mike gonna
is
go for a
good.
little bit of a
Smoke
free fire
behind
on
it
as
to
they
try
are. They're gonna
combo.
and make a stand
Got
at
shot
25
insta
seconds.
though.
They're trying to stick their ground. Seas comes in. Trek's gonna be affected. Trek still holds on, but it's a good trade here. Sadak looking likely for this one. Ult is now ready to go. It's down to less. It's really just down to less now as Kix was just killed. 13 seconds.
the spike,
Time
but-
running low. He needs help.
Okay,
He's
nicely
not
done
gonna
from
get it.
K-Corp.
Carmine Core.
I like
Bring us
the
back
read
in.
from Vitality though. Good
What
little stack on
literally won
this.
them the round was
Gave it
that
made it
tiny
doable.
micro detail of running through that smoke on different angles. Like
Yeah,
sometimes it
and
comes
the
down to
tether
beautiful
really
shots.
made him low as well,
Sometimes
so trades came
sometimes
in
it's
easy.
literally 2 people running through the smoke at different directions and catching. Vitality had everyone there.
Oh, so many moments you can see it going just like such a close coin flip. Here we go again.
Nothing crazy for the
We will never
buys
go home.
on this one. Avaz
I'm
was
fine with it.
tempted
It's a
with a
good game.
Phantom.
See what we have now. Rinse and repeat? Any variety to this?
Okay, so I don't think we saw this much.
Senkets.
but
Senkets
kind of default round where we
U132.
use the
Thank you so
Sabres
much,
early
man.
for
Appreciate the 8
flaming,
months.
so I
Thank you for the
quite like
prime.
that.
Sorry, thank you for the tier 1. And Shinobi
Evolve,
as well.
yeah.
Shinobi, thank you for the prime.
Almost gone to elite there.
Okay, a little bit of
If he
pressure
went
over
down,
towards A. Question mark creator keeps 2 people here.
worry and panic.
And we are now going over towards the B site, but they've got to deal with the wall, and the wall's been here just perma, so they should know the wall's here.
Because if we take this orb now and we plant it, we would, I think, be in a situation where we'd have the.
Maybe seems a little late now.
That's so
Vitality.
funny. Jumped into the open with his drone. Luckily, no one is here to
Left
punish him.
Oh, this is, it's really impressive utility, but it feels a little bit fumbly on the way in here from Vitality.
Just
Now
like
they're
you,
kinda
dude.
left
Do you remember
fumbling
that
at the
patch
door,
where
but
the
do they
drone used to
try and go
like
on this
lift
one?
you up
Dirk
and
gonna be
move
one to
you a
go
little bit?
forward. Carmine Core
People used to
very
like
safe,
drone
not
C-Long on
completely
Haven and
fallen
they'd be
away.
out in the
They're not
open.
completely removed from this. Oh, Dirk though removing Martin's head. Taking a lot of damage back, but still staying alive.
This time
Those were
hopefully
the
not in
days, yeah, it's
offside.
incredible.
See Tiger, he was getting real. Oh, I'm not going to doubt you. I'm not going to doubt you. But Kix is the one who's trading back through perfectly. And now with the ult coming in,
Oh,
it's
that
a
was
little
kind of
too-
nice on this
too
one.
much
Dude,
for Elite
Kix
to
is
handle.
doing
It looks like
great.
Vitality are once again going to take this
Big
advantage.
pressure situations,
At
he
least
keeps
down
getting
on
multi
30
kills.
HP. They win the brawl in the post plant. They win the fight. How are you meant to do this? One towards window, one down towards. Oh, it's so uphill. Take a go of it, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But I think we know the outcome.
Yeah.
And it's sealed there.
Cool,
Vitality
another go at it.
in the lead at 14.
Shout out to Kix on this.
Yeah, a little bit of a switch up from Vitality in the post plant. They kind of got stuck on the site, but Derke hit that insane shot.
Yep.
I mean, he even on the execute, he missed that dash again onto the box.
Is that the second
Something he needs to need some server time, dry runs.
You're not his coach, all right?
Derke, you're gonna do it 10 times in a row, and if you fail it once, you're doing it 10 times again.
Ooh, a little bit of a switch up here. It's not Trex with the op.
That's cannon up.
Like Derke going towards cannon. Okay, let's see. Another round of it, or Vitality close the account.
Here.
Forced off the angle here. Just to respect this and sit. A little bit more
Again,
passive.
it's orb control for Sadak. He knows. I think that is something to note that Vitality had the same kind of idea.
Wall goes into create pressure over towards A,
so
but
important at OT.
Derke just takes the angle.
Free clear from Aldrone.
Run means that he can maybe go a little bit further as well.
Not too telling at this point.
I
but it
think he
allows
was
Derke to
watching
back
this the
towards
whole
this.
time that he
Seeing that look towards middle.
didn't take his eyes off of it, that no one can be on the right. And
Okay.
Sadak again has won the
He's
duel on
catching
middle.
Kicks.
Here.
This angle. Ooh!
Very nice.
They are absolutely firing on all cylinders. These shots, absolutely spot on. There's not much more to it than that, but less safe and Trex.
Both OTs though from Vitality losing early in middle. Somewhere that I just don't think we need to be losing members, to be honest.
And having Sadak's ult here, completely making Safe's position feel unusable. Less trying to get involved, maybe trying to just turn the odds in their favor somehow. Safe is under so much pressure.
What a
but
util
Les
dump
gets
on
away.
Safe here.
They don't know about Les just yet, they do now. The smoke dissipates,
Nice
but
shot.
he still gets one.
Yeah, I thought the
Can't
Cove
get the
kind of
follow-ups to Sadak.
might go against him.
He's just
Big
on it today
1v4,
as
he gets the
Trex.
first one.
Flank's going to give him the start.
Oops.
Double. Tricky.
Well.
Not going to happen. We go again.
Observer starts
14
following the
to
recon.
14.
It's disrespectful.
You have anything to do tonight or tomorrow?
Dude, Sadak keeps getting this kill at middle.
Yeah, for a brunch, but it might be a dinner at this point.
Reloading.
It's a good game, though. I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it is a good game. I think Vitality are going to kick themselves with some of these defense rounds. Just the slight mistakes being made.
Trex has done it again, I'm nervous. Yeah, because he
It's
hit
the first
timeout.
time.
Trex gets
Show
the
me Trex.
attack up.
What's he up to? What's the game plan here?
I mean, honestly, with Jiggle peeking this, if he goes to the extra angle,
KC doing that thing again. They got a protocol where they like to come back towards middle, leaving that A site completely open.
Well,
Oh,
ladies
wow.
and gents,
Very,
last
very
time
nice
for
on this
everything
one.
and it happens, he gets Elite down. And Elite's been a bit of a closer too. He's been around those late rounds doing well.
the game is still going. It's 1 a.m. there. Yeah, it is actually 1 a.m.
He
there.
can now pivot around the map.
It's like calling again, like I said,
Ooh,
like
Sadak actually walked middle on this.
Yeah, it's really strong, this one. I like the reaction on this. We're going to have a Prowler that goes and clears all up towards A as well, so
never
shout
mind.
out to Les, fully
Les
on
is
top
the
of it.
Yeah, NT
Yeah, the
Sadak.
America's battle.
I like the idea behind it though.
Pretty much
Try and
all
get a
who-
little bit, you know.
It's all about who can win the
aggressive on
defense
that.
rounds.
But they've done so much damage by this point. It would take a real error or an over delivery to make this close. They've got such great impact
shot from
kills.
Trex
and
again.
Mess from
Big
Martin,
round from
and
Trex,
clear,
really, really nice.
Clean, concise work from
Yeah.
Vitality.
I just
15.
wanted to highlight that, like,
Sure.
we saw Trex thinking about that op earlier in the half.
Yes.
And I was kind of alluding to the fact that Safe has players around him that are vocal players. And I think Trex is one of those players.
Chat, what's the
He's
update
had
on the
that
Americas?
idea,
Is
what, like 10
have
rounds
they
ago?
walked on
Yeah.
stage yet?
He's
Is the
pulling
game
out
nearly
now, like,
starting?
These are creative players that have
Surely,
ideas. So
surely
it's
this
nice to
ends
see.
soon. How is this still going? They're just doing TikTok content? Okay,
But
honestly,
let's see if
we're
they're ready
missing
for it.
nothing.
We've been seeing the
Of course they are.
invite for,
The
do they then go
Americas
for a challenge
broadcast
on
doing
that? We've
TikTok
seen
content, who would have
kind of
thought?
what's been working for Carmine Corp on this attack.
Very different.
Yes.
I thought they were going to go for a fast mid. I thought they were
Same.
going to
For a
go
whole second, I was.
juicy rush. That was going to be the same as usual. Very slow, methodical.
And
Going to take some orbs.
Boaster, Mini working later than when he... Boaster says Mini's working later than he did when he was a coach. That's crazy.
Doesn't catch anything in middle.
That's such an
They laid
unnecessary
towards A. I
stray.
don't know if they got the
Why?
evolve out of that. I don't think they did. Doesn't look like it.
Testing me here. Don't think so.
Thank you, observers. Cuties.
The drone back through A main now, so we know
Back over
A's
towards
clear, but
B.
too late. Only 2 on this B side.
They have not been able to defend B.
Safe?
Safe looks like he wants to. Oh
Oh my god. That was so close. Safe.
yeah, Safe wants to make a play.
Yeah, hold on. He's a bit close. He does get
Big
seized
kill.
again. This was layered in last time, but he's really close to this corner.
Huge kill.
There's the savior again on this side. He's been getting some critical kills. I can't stress it enough. Durka trying to lean out over towards those rafters. Way too
Here we
open
go
to him.
again,
Martin
across.
catches, falls away, slips into that post plant. Not much to deal with the backline. We've even got a Lurkis who gets pop and swung on by Trex. Back down to a 4v3, not impossible. Little uphill, but Sadak,
Oh
the
boy.
timing,
Oh
and a
no.
messy shot. Hold on, we are getting into
Yeah,
the
hold
mess
on.
of things here. 3v3 now. Vitality with a chance to close here. Arvez not really letting this
Oh,
happen.
guys.
But that smoke's in play. The defuse
Half.
is difficult. Wait, he's seeing this. He's seeing someone. Oh. Those pings not being there anymore.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
it.
Sadak's face says it all, man. He drops off the ledge as he's taking the jaw. Oh, I would have felt awful
Now
if
their
he'd lost
approach is
that.
Safe just running across the site trying to make hero plays.
Do we see a timeout, do you reckon? Or do you think they're just going to let him go?
There's been 30 rounds.
We're in Counter-Strike now.
if we
He could have stuck it.
If we
The
had the
smoke would
solution,
have
we would've seen
gone.
it earlier.
You would imagine these two had enough
Yeah,
bullets
fair.
to kill. I think one would have been reloaded. I'm not sure. Pretty sure he would have
Oh,
lost.
interesting here. This is something that KC were doing a lot in their last game, is kind of aiming control with these 2 stars.
They haven't seen this yet. Safe. Very diligent on the clear of that corner.
Okay, I kind of like this from
So
K-Cop
heads up
though.
from him to stay this sharp, deep
This is
into
good.
OT.
And they
Could
forced
have
a
been
reaction
punished if he
through
wasn't there. Looks
middle.
like they try and pick up the pace.
And a lot can be done from Sadak here.
Vitality accelerating towards a B split, it looks like.
Sadak's forced to move, forced to either move forward, backwards. So far he's chasing, but it's Durka. It's
How did they get the double entry on site?
But the site
Can't believe they
looking
didn't
like it's
get
clear.
one between them
They can
over
work
towards
it
B.
now. The other players trying to build their way back through. You've got to lead quite far away.
It was nice from
Sadak and
Vitality.
Aves
Like, it ended up being a really
building
cool
their way back
pinch.
as close and quickly as they can. You're looking at Trex sitting up on those rafters. Durka down
Trex
below.
is a little bit exposed, but it should be a sick pause.
Durka waiting. Ah, it's lovely from Durka and Trex. Nice positioning there. And now just Elite to try and go through it.
Hey, very, very
That
nice.
is again
Brought something new to the
Vitality
table as
taking
well.
the
There's a
lead.
good little reaction from them
Variation here,
losing
maybe. We see them
A
start to
control.
toy with different ideas. I love that reaction, pacing it straight up middle.
Yeah, I mean, I like Casey's idea of to try and take A main and leaving the Vice wall deep, meaning they could rotate towards B, but unfortunately Vitality are too quick. They know that if you pushed A main, there's probably with numbers, and we can go in straight into a fast speed split. There's not going to be too much
Draw.
resistance there.
Oh, we spoke about
Okay.
timeouts. It is time.
Coach is getting
Again,
involved.
Vitality,
He thinks he
this
knows
is
what
the
to
common
do.
Trend, isn't it? Right? Vitality get
They've
that
just
round
been
and
non-stop
then
B hitting in
seem to
overtime.
not get the grip on it, get the
And they
read
can't
on it.
really hold
It's
or
a
get
timeout. Now, I don't know if there's
equal
much to be said.
trades
There's
on
not like a
site
set
when they
piece
play
they can
site,
lean
so
on,
they might
but
just go
maybe just
aggro.
the awareness
Like the
of what's
obvious
been
thing.
happening there, Ang, you know, anyone can
Smarties with the
see.
tier 1. Thank you for the
Touching
13
base
months,
on it
mate.
here
Appreciate that.
Could be
Thank you.
valuable information.
Yeah, I think for Vitality, if they need to close this out, it's going to be about how to approach that B side of the map. Durka, before the timeout even was called, brought that up, so that he thinks that's the win condition here.
Durka gets the op out. Yeah, I mean, he might play the
But
top
for
corner.
KC, it's been the same thing in the OT, that take the A main orb.
I'm trying to work out if they have
towards B, take that
Yuto
orb,
for the top
finish B.
corner. You know where Buzz normally plays, for people that watch that a lot?
Let's see.
Like,
Timeout coming to a
I guess
close
where the
here.
Cypher camera is top corner. Or he's just going to walk down. He's definitely playing B, right?
Now,
No, okay.
operator in the hands of Durka.
See, I would have been, all of my talk would have been about B here, really.
Do they go back to this?
Because they
Looks
always
like- I
fake
think if they
A
go more
pressure, then
aggressive
go
now, we're
back
gonna
to
see
B.
the fault line, I think, with the salvos trying to flush the players out of these awkward positions.
Karagi,
I think
hello,
Durka's
hello,
gonna
with the
try
tier
and
1,
catch
thank you for the
someone
11
behind the
months.
box or on the kind of left cupboard.
Thank you so much for that. Hope the streams are going well.
Yeah, I think you're spot on.
Dude, look,
Good observers,
look at the
absolutely
amount of
key
kills.
today.
They hit
Durka,
30 on this one.
He's the one who has to draw the blood. He's the one who has to play it forward.
Beautiful recon behind as well. It's not going to catch anything though.
He's not been punished here. Does get away with his life. Tried to stay around as long as he could for that. Got really close to the wire.
What did he tank?
I like
Could
that.
he,
Does fall off.
Beautiful idea.
did the Teo damage?
But you got to give credit on the other side as well to the fact that KC were aware of it. They played super diligently, but again, very present. Durka could get timed on this side. This could be a
He
little
hits
bit
the
of an
shot
issue
though,
for
right?
him.
Triangle.
It is. It's a very tough angle.
Oh, that hit that?
Again, so they're keeping
Well,
track.
pushes them off. They get early info for that, and they kind of spot the drone.
Now the Aldron's going to see them shifting
because they were running away and they would have had it.
Tries to pick up the mantle over here.
The info cycling has been good. We saw.
Dude, first time they go over towards A and we have a 3-person stack.
And we use the information to stack the correct bombs out.
Stuns there, safe. A little bit of an off angle left side. You've got Durka right side. Carmine Core might be walking into the biggest trap yet. This could be a
And the
bloodbath.
wall should go up and cover
But
the
their
first
approaches
shot.
have been solid. You got the lurk waiting, but can they get the site itself? Durka trying to defend.
It's unlucky. Went for the clone.
He can't get what he needs here.
Really nice from Durka. He's just so aware that someone's been taking that path, and Durka got another with the peak as well. 1v5 with the lurk? Don't think so. Dude, what a map this was. Oh my goodness. K-Corp had 2 chances of regulation. Shout out to Vitality. Dude, what an absolute game this was. Honestly, we got treated.
Beautiful form in the end.
And honestly, I think some very easy fixes from Vitality.
Yeah, both teams look cool.
And
We got some good stuff.
they're going to be even better.